Get started.
We're running fashionably late. That's what cool people do.
As always. So we are back for another episode of Hold That Podcast with these two beautiful men.
We did the same thing. We did the same
It was literally in sync. Literally in sync.
All right. Yes, guys, welcome back. So fucking down bad. So down bad.
It's like we rehearsed that.
We did not. Oh, Jack goes, get your damn cock out, you whore. I think that's for the adults only.
Yeah, that's for the midnight stream.
Big Brother adults only.
Oh. Alright, so on today's episode, I'm sure Vernie and Toiler will cover some of the AFL stuff that happened this weekend, as there's quite a bit to talk about going into finals. Then we'll obviously preview United vs Liverpool, and then Vernie has a quiz planned. Bit different to what we did last week.
I'm regretting some of my questions now, and I'll tell you why afterwards.
So ready for this.
I
haven't asked anyone, right? So I was tempted to ask
we get
Simon questions.
I'm not getting anything right about
Instagram DM some of Tyler's friends, but no, this is just me thinking of questions that I know about you guys, and hopefully, you guys will know about each other. But yeah, no, I'm very looking forward to this.
Well, we can start with some of the big results that have already happened. Huh?
Oh, sorry. Am I frozen on my OBS? Sorry, I think I'm frozen.
I think your thing's frozen, yeah.
Oh no, we're back. We're good.
You're back?
We're back. Yeah. Sorry. I think I'm back. Someone else back?
Yeah.
Sweet on mine.
You're back.
No, but you guys are frozen on mine.
Oh, we're frozen. Oh, yeah.
What the hell? Hello?
Up the Collingwood. Yeah,
hello?
That's literally all you say in my stream, Luke, I think.
That's why he's woke. Actually, no, he's a fraud. Doesn't even sub to me, but subs to someone streaming for 10 seconds.
Does Vernie have OnlyFans? I would like to buy it. Yeah, I'll send you
the link. Yes.
W podcast, Liverpool for the...
Oh, you're going to see bloody Luke feature. So...
Yeah, I'm actually quite concerned about tomorrow's game, but we'll talk about that.
Oh, yeah!
I think I always am just going into a game against United.
Because you never know, right?
Yeah. But what are the big results from this weekend?
Hot tigs.
Arsenal?
Hot tigs.
Oh, we're talking about... Okay, we're talking
different sport?
I thought that was going to be a whole separate... Arsenal won 3-0. Spurs won again, which was a bit dicey.
Arsenal aren't shit anymore. It's not fun. It's not fun.
But to be fair, they haven't played anyone good yet.
Yeah, still.
Who they beat Bournemouth and Leicester.
Yes,
that's a still decent team.
Yeah, but it's someone you'd expect them to beat.
Yeah.
And then I didn't watch that City game last night. I watched the highlights, but apparently that was quite a crazy game. They were up 3-1 at one point.
Newcastle, yeah.
Yeah.
And to be fair, they didn't take long to peg back that deficit.
And Crystal Palace who drew with Liverpool. That was last week. Simon, dickhead.
He just wanted to bring it up. If we draw tomorrow, I'll be fuming. I wouldn't be happy.
Yeah, I've got bad vibes about tomorrow, but apart from that,
I'll be as bad as Chelsea.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring it up, but I watched.
Well, everyone else in the chat is, so may as well. Yes, we lost 3-0. Thank you. We moved.
It happened so quickly as well. Two of their goals were right after each other, the Rodrigo and I can't remember the
Mendy
American
decided
guy's
to
name.
turn into an absolute
Aronson.
muppet.
That was so bad.
Oh, seriously, man.
That's his one mistake of the season. He's got one in him every year.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro,
you guys
he
win
has
the Champions League
multiple.
again.
Trust me.
Koulibaly's a
That man will do
fraud.
it.
Nah, Koulibaly is a very, very good defender.
It's Blue Caucus.
And yeah, it's weird how the front three, like I don't know how that's working so far. Sterling looked like he was trying to do so
Havertz.
much.
Havertz needs to go.
Yeah.
He
Why?
needs to go. He's so useless.
I didn't
It's so
even know he was on
frustrating.
the pitch in the first half.
Literally, he just does nothing.
Because you
He
could at
has
least
no creativity. He stands there, receives the ball, and then loses it.
because you could see like Mount and Sterling trying to like create something, and then there was just no outlet to pass to. Sorry.
What?
But we can cover the AFL results and talk about the finals coming up. I'm not too sure what the matchups are for AFL, so we can maybe go through that for a little bit.
Actually, don't know them off by heart either. Let's have a look.
Dog Tigers. I know them all off by heart.
Go on.
Go
Do
on.
I actually? Okay. Should we go from worst to best?
Yeah,
Or does it really matter? Probably not.
not really.
Eighth place. Playing away in Perth. So we have Fremantle at home versus the Dogs. Interesting. Not Carlton. Carlton came ninth. Hold on. Anyway, moving on. We have at the Gabba the Lions versus the Tigers. Crazy.
That's gonna be a good
Crazy.
game.
That would be
That's a
interesting. That's going to be
huge
very
game.
interesting.
Thursday night
seeing
as
their
well.
Performance.
Is it
Thursday night, yeah. True.
Thursday
Yes.
night? No,
No.
Thursday week.
Next
Next week.
That's going to be interesting considering how poorly they played against Melbourne the other night.
Yeah.
Seeing them play another top Melbourne club will be interesting to see how they go there. But a Thursday night is a bit rough. It is a bit rough. But what's even more rough is for some reason the Collingwood and Geelong game is at 4:35. Why did we not get the Friday night game? Wouldn't that have been better than Dogs
That's a massive
Dogs
game
and
as well.
Fremantle? Dogs and Fremantle, probably the worst of the three,
Yeah.
or worst of the four games.
Yeah,
Get
that's
the
probably why,
Friday
because it's a
night
Saturday night. So it's a Saturday night game.
Is it Saturday night? I thought it was
There's
a
no
Friday
Sunday
night. Is it
game.
Friday night? Is it
So,
Friday
okay, so
night?
Brisbane Lions is Thursday night. Melbourne
Friday
Sydney
night
is Friday
Swansea,
night.
Melbourne. Okay.
Yeah. And then Saturday either 4:30 is Cats Pies, and then 7:30 our time? No, 8:10 our time.
It's 8:10.
Dockers
Yeah.
Bulldogs.
That's huge. So, do you get a week off? Like, how do finals work with AFL?
Yes,
Or
we
Yeah.
get a week off.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you to the Kangaroos for that, by the way. It was because of us. We rested 12 players before the finals, in round 23 or whatever it was, last round of the game. But last round of the season, we rested 12 players, and then they came back the next week and we won. So they changed the rules because of us. You're welcome.
Well, now that you brought up the Kangaroos, do you want to talk about what's happened this week with North Melbourne?
Yeah, Friday morning was probably the best morning of my existence. And that's not even just, that's probably not even, that's an understatement, really.
Yeah.
Alistair Clarkson signed on for 5 years to the North Melbourne Football Club. If you don't know who Alistair Clarkson is, 4-time Premiership coach, former North Melbourne player as well. So, big signing. It's like Wayne Bennett going back to the Broncos. I don't know. It's massive. It's fucking huge. So, we're a shit club with shit players. We've got the best coach, arguably the best coach of many generations. So, it's gonna be exciting.
I don't think you have shit players, to be honest. I think they just need a little bit of time, and I think
No,
that's what
you're
they're
right.
going to get with Alistair Clarkson and his
Surely.
No,
that
but you know what?
creates
Clarkson's
like
gonna
a
get time though.
coaching
5 years.
prowess.
5 years.
5 years.
I think we've learned from our last two coaches that we can't just expect results.
like instant result.
Instantly, yeah.
Yeah.
Since we're still on coaches, should we have a chat about Ben Rutten and how he
I
got
hope he
let
comes to the
off?
Kangaroos, you know. I really hope he comes to the
He-
Kangaroos.
Yeah, he was sorry, I've just read JD's fucking
I need to open Bernie's stream so I can see the chat.
So Ben Rutten got let down quite harshly.
So yeah, he did because Essendon made that last ditch for Clarkson on Monday,
did.
4
Too
days
late.
before he signed for us.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was too late because then it's obviously put their coach in a predicament. And
It's
honestly,
shocking as well.
yeah,
Like, with
after 2
how
years,
their club owner dealt with like the press, it was terrible.
keep in mind, right? Keep in mind,
saying.
David Noble had 2 years and pretty much finished last in both years, right? And we kicked him out and we got shit for it, right? Rutten
Mhm.
finished 8th or whatever, 7th last year, made finals, and still got kicked out the following year.
Yeah,
That's
no,
Clarkson or
that's...
Rutten. Yeah, well, like it's a bit fucked. It's a fuck situation. Hopefully he'll
I
get
don't
picked
think
up.
it's fair for him. Yeah, he will get picked up for
He'll get
sure.
picked up.
And like, I hope he kind of comes back and does well for whatever club he signs for.
Well, Kingsley is now the GWS coach.
Yeah.
Assuming there's going to be a spot on the Richmond coaching team, I think he'd probably go back to Richmond.
Yeah.
So, hopefully he comes to North Melbourne. That'd be nice. That'd be a nice addition. But you got to think about it. Before he came to Essendon, he was Richmond's defensive coach, and you saw Richmond and how he defended during those premiership years. He's a good coach.
Yeah.
Good coach.
He
Exciting
is-
times for the Kangas.
Very exciting. I can't wait for the
Sure.
off season.
Yeah,
to see who we bring in.
Surely you'll have like pulling power of bringing in like
That's exactly what it
players.
is. It's
Yeah.
memberships, it's sponsorships, it's players now wanting to come. Not because it's North Melbourne, but because Alex Clarkson's there now, right?
Yeah.
They want to get coached by the best. So
Yeah.
it's even keeping players as well. Cam Zoha's we got a whole bunch out of contract, but importantly, Cam Zoha, Horn Francis next year. Those are probably the big two. Todd Goldstein's out of contract. Hopefully, he gets one more year. There's a few that are out of contract. So yeah, be good.
Exciting.
It will be good.
Apparently, Barry Hall is going back to Sydney Swans. Thanks, Simon.
See,
I didn't confirm your TTS, Duffy, by the way. Do you think I have time to look at the tunnel point thing right now? Anything else you want to talk about AFL wise, or do you think we've covered it?
Collingwood
now?
beat Carlton.
Should we
we
do
can-
prediction? We can touch on Carlton, yes.
We touch on
Because-
Carlton. Honestly, I just couldn't believe it happened again. You guys were down 25 points in the last quarter. 25 points. All they needed to kick was one goal. That's all. One goal early in the last, and it would have been over.
I remember
You know?
checking the score, and they were up by like 20. It was like, I can't remember what the score was, and they were up by like 20. I was like, oh, maybe they're going to win. And then I saw all over the news that they lost. I was like, how have they? Oh.
They've done it twice
They
in a
don't-
row now as well.
Yeah.
They had two chances. They were leading both times, and they like
Both for final spots
Obviously
as
they
well,
did-
right?
yeah.
They were both for
I mean,
for
like-
final spots.
For them to be in the top 8 for the whole season, to lose, the past couple of games like that too, should they have been in finals? I don't know. I think they
Well-
should have made finals, but
Yeah.
for them to lose those two games, I don't know.
It was in
They
their
were
hands.
they were tipped for top 4 as well early in the year.
Yeah.
So
I-
to finish 9th was just
Well, they started
My-
off really well, and I think that's what all the fans were getting hyped about. But
wasn't there? Did I read a stat that the last team that got kicked out
was
for being
them?
in the? Well, no, I
like-
thought it was Essendon in that drug year where they were in top 8 the whole year. They got kicked out. That was what I was
right.
thinking.
It was,
Yeah.
it
Big
was
finals.
Carlton. It was Carlton and 77. Apparently, that's what the AFL I think posted or something like
There you
that.
go. Well, Essendon. I mean, also Essendon,
Yeah, I
but
think
not in the way that you're thinking.
Butler or someone posted in my chat last night that it was Carlton the
Yeah,
last one.
it was
Jeez.
Butler. But yeah, well, that's them out for another year. They're missing out. So that's going to be what, 10 years missed out now? Haven't been in since 2013.
That's
So,
crazy.
Hey, good elimination
yeah,
final. That. Huh?
they're going to definitely want to buy it back next season. Well, you want to hope so anyway. The Sam
You would,
Walsh
because-
out was massive though.
Oh,
for
Sam Walsh
them.
in, they would have won, right?
Yeah, no,
That's fit Sam Walsh.
absolutely. But Cripps played out of his mind, and like obviously coming back from a couple of weeks ago, if he should have been playing or not, doesn't really matter because he did play and he racked up 35 disposals. He was the scariest player on that pitch.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Can we talk about how hot the Bulldogs player with the mullet is?
Well,
Get it out of 10 from the panel. 10.
10.
Barry Smith. Oh, 10. 10. A funny story. I remember we drove past a billboard with Barry Smith, and I go to my girlfriend. Do you think he's hot? She goes, "Oh, he's all right." We go into Cotton On. There's a big picture of him, and she goes, "Oh, who's that?" I'm like, "The same bloke from the billboard. The same guy."
Without a shirt on.
We've had a shirt on, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably why. Probably the difference.
Of
yeah.
course.
Oh my god, Duffy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Are we doing a wheel
Carlton
spin?
missed out.
Mid podcast.
No, I just found out a swan is a bird. No wonder why Swan's image is a bird.
Oh my
Huh?
goodness.
What did you think a swan was? Oh, Duffy. Alright. Do you want to get into these questions? I'm actually really intrigued.
Oh, my time to
Let's
shine.
go
Okay,
to
so
questions.
okay, there's not a lot of questions, but there's 4 questions each, right? But one of them is a question you get say an answer, but then you get a bonus point for like the second part of the answer, if that makes sense.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
getting anything right.
not
with
getting
Toiler.
No, these are
another
quite
donut.
easy. These are questions. These are answers
say
that I
that.
know. These are questions that I know about you guys. So I haven't even asked your friends or anything. So it's things that I know. So really, the other person should know, and vice versa, right? If anyone doesn't know, we're doing a quiz, with Charlie and Tyler, but it's gonna be about themselves, right? About each other, right? Okay.
And he hasn't asked about anything. by
I haven't
the way.
asked anyone or
this is
you
all
guys
of his-
any questions. This is all me.
of his brain.
So if it's incorrect, you let me know, but don't cheat, right? Trust me, dead. Nope, don't cheat. This is for Tyler, right? What was Charles's Twitch name before SEASALTAU?
Let's go. I don't know the exact thing, but I know it's something to do with meat sock.
I'll take it. Yeah, that's 1 point.
Yeah,
That's 1 point.
on, no donuts. Let's go.
I'm getting a donut for sure.
Sussy.
No, you're not. You're not.
Sussy Twitch name.
You're not.
Meat cock.
How many Twitch followers does Tyler have as of this stream? I will give you 5, give or take 5. You were in his stream today.
I wasn't looking at his followers though.
It was still on your
Why?
screen.
I
literally
think
on
it's
my screen.
11,
Literally on your screen.
1140.
No, that's 1154. I think is that correct still? That's still correct?
Still correct. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Tyler, how many Twitter followers does Charlie have? Bonus point if you can give me his Twitter handle character by character.
Oh, there's
And also
no
with the
way-
Twitter followers, I'll give you
there's
10.
no
I'll give you 10 either way. I'll give you 10 either way for the Twitter followers, but I need his Twitter handle for a bonus point character by character.
Oh, fuck knows his Twitter handle.
I don't even know how many followers I have on Twitter either.
Oh, just take it a guess. Just take a guess.
Excuse me, Simon. The Twitter handle. I swear it's just SEASALTAU, that's the thing, but I know it's not. But how many followers he has? He definitely has more than me, I know that.
I mean, do you have?
Me, I've only got like 110 6 or something like that. Now I know you hit like 100 like months ago, so I'm wanting to say it's in the high hundreds, maybe low 200s. Do I get like?
I'm gonna need a number. I'll give you 10 either way. By the way, I'm gonna need a number soon.
Either way, I want to say 186 followers.
168.
Ooh.
He has. All right. For a bonus point, what is his Twitter handle? Letter by letter, character by character.
And it's not. Surely it's Seasalt AU. I can't think of anything else. Is it like capital SEA _salt _AU?
Yes, it is. You got the underscores. How did you get the underscores?
I remembered he had underscores. I knew it wasn't the exact name.
I did not think you were gonna get that.
Oh my
I thought you were
God.
just gonna say Seasalt AU and that's it. I didn't know how you got the
Wow.
underscores.
I knew it was Seasalt AU.
Wow.
There was something different than his Twitch tag. So definitely,
Yeah,
I
whoever
literally
that-
have Verni's stream up on my screen right now. So.
Whoever that
Shut your mouth,
fraud
mate.
is
I don't
that
cheat
has
like
sea
you.
salt AU, delete your account.
All right, Charles.
Here we go.
Which restaurant did Tyler used to work for?
What? KFC. I have no idea.
Close.
Should I
Close.
get it? Should I go grab it?
No, you can't. Yeah, go get it. Go get it.
Go grab it, go get
It has to be like a fast food. Oh shit! I was like KFC or McDonald's.
All right.
Also, someone is
um,
bound to screenshot my ass then.
Tyler,
Charles is on 0. Tyler's on 2. By the way,
He's winning the friendship battle. Facts.
In Charles's first mystery kit, which team did he pull out? Pronunciation does not have to be correct, just as long as you get there.
I have it here. Sorry.
No,
You do. You have it behind you, but I hope he doesn't cheat.
I
And
don't
Oh,
squint.
know.
we can't.
I
You can't really see it.
I
You
can't
can't
even
see it.
see your ones behind you.
Yeah,
You
no,
can't see
you
it.
won't be. It won't be able to give it away.
I have no idea. I only know the one from yesterday, so I've got 0 clue.
All right, Charles,
What
do you
was
want to try pronouncing this?
Caponese.
Sorry.
Wait, say again.
Sorry.
I don't even know how to say it properly.
Chapecoense.
Excuse me? No, I was meant to know.
Brazilian team. It's the Brazilian team.
What the freaky
But I
deaky is
know.
that, bro? Chapecoense.
Yeah. All right.
And it couldn't just be Valencia from yesterday.
I didn't even remember what the team was called.
Charles,
until I
I'm gonna need you to get on the board here, or you're just a shitmate. I need to get 1 point here. Which French midfielder scored many times for Tyler during his Inc. Cup run, including during the finals against Katamani?
I like that question.
I'm sure you've watched
Oh.
the run.
Oh.
I assume you only had one French midfielder in your midfield, Tyler, or
I know who you're specifically talking about.
yeah,
yes.
cool.
I can't think of his name. I can hear you yelling somebody's name during the tournament, but I can't remember who it was. Oh no, French. Doesn't help. There's about 400 French midfielders.
That's why I
in
said
FIFA.
French. You're lucky I didn't just say midfielder.
Well, he said French
Uh,
midfielder and a player that would be worthy enough to make a tournament team during that time.
Wow, you giving me
Defi-
clues.
def-
Okay.
I'm giving it.
definitely-
I need him to get something right, or else I'm banning him from my channel.
I
0
literally
points.
Can't think of his name.
Come on, Charles.
Just
I need one.
yap out like a
French midfielder.
It's not
This was-
Vieira because he's not scoring fucking goals. You wouldn't have used Nkunku.
Which French midfielder scored for Tyler many times during his Inc. Cup run, including during the finals against Katamani?
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt me
It's gonna hurt you.
when you say the name. I'm
gonna have to give you 10 seconds here.
I can't think of anyone. I know it's someone sort of random. I'm just gonna say Kante, even though I know it's wrong.
It is incorrect.
Yes.
It is Tuchemeni.
Oh.
4-2-2, Tuchemeni out wide for some reason.
Played him at Cam, I remember now.
I played him in Cam, and everyone said, "What the fuck are you
I know.
doing?"
Before
And
the
he
tournament, I
was
was like,
banging them, baby.
I was like, what
He
are
won
you
me the
doing?
tournament.
Don't give me clues, Simon. Just ruins it.
Alright.
If Tyler wants to give me clues, it's fine.
Yeah. Well, look, he's gonna need clues for the next one. Kyler, this is for 1 point. So, if you get this right, you win. If you get this wrong, Charles can draw. And I don't have a tiebreaker, so hold at me. Spell Charles's surname.
Oh, this should be easy.
Don't fuck it up
PS.
now.
P-S-A-L-T-I-S.
He's actually got it right. What the fuck? I thought that'd be hard.
Nah, mate.
Easy.
Shit.
Easy clap. You should see that name in my DMs all the time.
Well, then this question has turned into a 3-pointer. All right, just to tie it up.
I'm gonna
So
get
for
it
free-
thrown up.
There's 3 points up for grabs here, Charles.
Yes.
Just so you tie it up. So just so you can get 1 point, right? Just get 1 point. Which Queensland-based Aussie rules team does Tyler run for? Bonus point if you can tell me the name of the mascot, and another bonus point if you can tell me the colors.
Yellow and black. I have no idea. This is a stitch up. The Dolphins.
Yeah,
I
and the
don't
team
know.
name?
I don't know. I have no idea.
That is your shit, friend. What a shit.
Nah, not my
That's
friend.
actually that's shit, mate.
Well, I'm not talking about
and the team name. What was
I
the
don't
team
know.
name, Charles?
The Dolphins.
Yeah, no,
It's
yeah,
just
and then
the Dolphins.
Yeah,
just the
it's
Dolphins, no suburbs.
That's it. No suburb, no nothing. Just the Dolphins.
When have I ever spoke to you about the team that you run with?
Yeah, but he wears the shirt all the time.
Doesn't mean I can fucking read what the team is.
It is
No, not.
the Southport Sharks and the black and white.
I
It
got
is,
one colour right. I got half a point. I
Sure,
said black and yellow.
sure.
Sure, you can have
0.5 for Charles.
You can have 0.5.
0.5
than zero.
and Tyler's got 3 out of 5. Not
I
bad.
feel like
Not bad.
Tyler's questions were really easy.
Yeah, because they're about you. Of course you think they're easy. They're about you.
Yeah,
Like my
to be fair,
last
like-
name that he sees every time I send him an Instagram message.
I would, if you asked me, I would not be able to. I wouldn't be able to spell that out. No chance. That's why I thought that was
I think
hard.
you're just a sore loser, to be honest.
Says
I
the
think
donut, the donut from last week.
Yeah. Who's doing the quizzes next
I was
week?
a sore loser from last week. I'll do the quiz next week.
Oh, well, hold on.
What?
No. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, me versus
It's,
Charles.
it's my turn, yeah.
Yes.
Gosh, I don't know what to do it on. Goodness.
Not anything.
me.
Surely
Can I just do a
there's-
little quick? Can I do a quick ad break real quickly? If that's all right.
Yes, we can.
Charles, thank you for the resub. Jack, thank you for the resub. M, thank you for the resub. Josh, thank you for the resub. And Zen, thank you for the resub. All right. Back to
How-
our sponsors.
Oh shit! I do also owe something to Charles.
Wow.
What?
A handy.
Yeah, on the stream.
One of them ones.
Excuse me. Actually, you know what? We'll do it like this.
Bonus question for Charlie. In what game did Creatoscopes look like missing a pen?
Sorry.
What was that?
No.
What did I
Oh,
just?
no, Bladesman. We went the personal route. We didn't go sports wise. We didn't go sports.
No, I read it something different.
Yeah.
I just realised there's money in my...
Hey, so Tyler's won one quiz. I've won one quiz. And
Week's your quiz. That's yours, Charlie. I'll make it
yeah.
based so you can win.
Wow.
Liverpool history quiz. I reckon Bernie would still
no
beat
chance.
me.
I wouldn't have.
We can do that actually.
Biggest bandwagoner ever. No
But
chance.
you started watching when Harry Kewell was playing. You should smoke me.
Yeah, what's that? 15 years.
Well, I hope he doesn't ask any questions before that.
Oh yeah, no, after 15 years it'll be sweet. But if he fucking talks about Shankly and Ian Rush,
the two United boys in the call.
Oh boy, is Stu around?
He is lurking around. Do you want to join the waiting room, Simon and Stu? Then I've pulled some statements and stuff from various people on the internet, and I'm gonna read them out, and then you either agree or disagree, and then we can talk about it.
Do we like heavily agree, heavily disagree, or is it just?
Well, you can say that if you want, but it's a bit hard to visualize for everybody. I think agree or disagree is easier.
Yeah, just say agree, disagree.
Can do. Hey, did someone get a better mic? Let's go.
Well, I think because he doesn't have to show his face, he can just join with his bloody AirPods or whatever. Be a bit clearer. Alright, we'll get started with the first one.
Wait, hold on. Hey, g'day, Stu. Hello. Fucking Charles.
Should I turn him? Can you hear them all? Maybe I'll turn them up a bit.
My overworked chef.
True. Hold that name.
Survived the weekend.
Yeah, it would have been nicer if, some people came to visit, but,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Benny, dickhead.
Hold on. How many times have I been to Hello Sam?
Yeah, to be fair, I was referring to Charles, but...
Oh, let's go!
Benny got roped in with it anyway.
Let's go.
It's alright, I'll be back in November, so...
Now, me and Chiz are going before Grand Final.
Oh, nice.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, Tinky stopped by in his United kit. It was so funny, man. One of the other boys,
final as well.
One of the boys was in the downstairs part of the kitchen, and he goes, "Oh, Stu, check this guy. He's got a United kit." I'm like, "That's got to be Tinky."
Yeah, it has to be. No one else is brave enough to wear that at the moment.
Tyler, you coming to the Grand Final?
When
when Hollywood plays. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
It's already started.
Here we go.
Flag pies.
Get me out of this.
Anyway, moving on to the statement. Let's go.
Alright, the first one. Will Mohamed Salah leave a better Premier League legacy than Cristiano Ronaldo at the end of his career?
Yes.
Yes.
So I agree, but that Bernie's come prepared.
I've got props.
Have you only got agree?
Let me get a prop too.
I've got props. I agree.
Yeah, I agree as well. Because if he's got
I agree as well.
another 4 years, say he scores 20 plus goals each season.
Which he has already, by the way. Which he has.
Yeah, like
he's
already been doing. He's already been doing that. But the only thing that sort of had me question was Ronaldo won his first Ballon d'Or at United.
Yeah, but different times though.
Yeah, I think
like,
Ronaldo's legacy is a bit different.
And it's hard because most of it come from when he was at Real Madrid.
Yeah, we developed him. He developed under Ferguson, but then it's undeniable that he grew the most at Madrid.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Salah was part of the catalyst for Liverpool becoming a better team.
I fucked up my camera. Sorry.
Oh my! We need to figure out a better way to do this. But yeah, I think if Salah keeps going the way he does now, he's going to be breaking a lot more records than he already has. Hopefully, starting tomorrow morning.
Well, he scored more goals for Liverpool than Ronaldo scored for United anyway.
Yeah, and it's always hard to like compare Ronaldo's like one league legacy to someone else's because he's like been around different leagues for a while.
It's also getting ruined at the moment.
Yes, I don't know if it does because like what he's achieved won't change, and he did.
I know, but if you took out the current situation and then talked about him, there would be no doubts. There's a doubt now.
Yeah, I guess so. The next one. Do any current United players make the Liverpool starting 11?
Oh yeah, Harry Maguire.
Jeez.
Only one does for me.
I like think.
Does Casemiro get over Fabinho? Does Casemiro get over Fabinho, or
he doesn't? I wouldn't say. Is he signed?
Yeah, it's official. Like he's a United player now.
Even then, I think it's like I haven't seen him play for United yet. So
I'd say probably players that have played so far.
Okay.
The only two, like I think Ronaldo makes it, and then maybe Varane.
That's what I was going to say.
Ronaldo over Nunes.
Yeah, I think I would have Ronaldo. Just like Nunes, maybe after this season will be like a different conversation. But as of like right now, I would have Ronaldo. And then I don't know about Varane because he hasn't showed me anything in the yet.
He's been good, but I mean he's been playing in a team.
Well, I guess it is hard to.
Whenever what you got to do is go look at the percentages of like when he has played and when he hasn't played and what's happened, and a lot of those, even though he hasn't played like in a lot of great games, they've played better when he's been in the team versus when he's not in the team, even though they might not have gone great in general.
Harry Maguire def benches Van Dijk. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Definitely what I was thinking.
I'd have Matt Phillips over Harry Maguire.
I think I would have Varane and Ronaldo. Those are the only two that really have a conversation to be put in the team. Unless anyone else has somebody different.
No, that's fair.
No,
Maybe
probably the only two players.
I have an outside shout, which is Eriksen, maybe, but I mean, not at the moment.
No, but like Pete Eriksson, like Brentford Eriksson might have.
Yeah.
Bruno in empty stadiums might make the team.
Bruno's a
fraud. Next one. Will Liverpool win the UCL again before United even qualify for it?
Oh,
probably not.
Yeah,
I think if this was last season, you probably would have said yes. But I think surely by next season, United will be like thereabouts in the top 4 race.
They're last on the Prem table right now. Like, how can you be saying that though? They're literally last.
2 games.
Yeah, but last.
Yeah, Arsenal were bottom at this point last year, and they finished 5th.
I think they should at least be in the conversation next season, and I don't know. Judging from how we've played so far, I'm not confident in us going as deep as we usually go in the Champions League.
I don't think Liverpool,
especially if we don't sign like another midfielder, we're going to be in a.
I don't think Liverpool will have the strongest team.
Liverpool won't make the semi-finals, in my opinion, of Champions League.
No, obviously it depends. It depends what kind of run they get, but I don't see Liverpool getting close to.
When we get Jude Bellingham next season, then we can talk. I know we're going after him next season, but whether we actually pull that transfer off is another question.
We have too many injuries at the moment too.
Yeah, well, like Kanate, Matip, Jota, Nunes is an idiot. Who else is injured? Thiago got injured in the first game of the season. Yeah, our midfield depth isn't great, especially if Keita ends up leaving, because I was reading rumours of him being unhappy. But
We need more midfielders. We need to get more players.
I don't know. I don't know who we would. I don't know who we would sign.
It's a bit late now. Klopp never signs players late.
So I don't think we're bringing anyone in this window at least.
De Jong?
Yes, that would be perfect.
Can you imagine?
Next one. Is Liverpool versus United still the biggest rivalry in Premier League?
Yeah. Yeah, always.
Modern day rivalry?
Are you talking about like at the current moment, or like just
like as of right now? What do you think the biggest rivalry in Premier League football?
Well, I think it transcends form. Like it doesn't really matter. Like the hatred is there. It's just it's a bit harder for us because we live in Australia, but like mate, it's so bad. My mate he was born in Liverpool, but his dad's from Manchester. He used to sit in Stretford End, and he couldn't talk because he had a Scouse accent and knew that if anyone heard him talk, they hate Liverpool that much, it'd be over. Yeah, so, but yeah, I mean, from a gameplay perspective, probably not currently, but there's always going to be that passion that you don't get from the game.
But you could say that about a lot of derbies as well.
Yeah, Tottenham Arsenal, 100% is up there.
Yeah, it is a big one.
Manchester derby.
Well, I think
the Manchester derby is not on the same level.
Yeah,
the disparity between Liverpool and United, though, that's been the key problem. I heard someone talk about it. Is that it seems like when United was really strong, Liverpool weren't even in the question. Now that Liverpool are really strong,
they've never been up the top together fighting at it.
Whether it's Arsenal and Tottenham, that game is always it could really go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Liverpool, Everton, that's another one. Doesn't matter where they are on the table.
It's always we'd never win that game easily.
But Monday rivalry is Liverpool City.
Yeah,
I think teams are good at the same time.
I think for quality of a quality football game, people want to watch that. But there's no I don't know if there's any hatred between them.
Yeah, it's only a rivalry because they're.
I think people just watch it because of how good Liverpool and City have been lately.
I mean, it got to the point last season where all my mates who support United were saying, well, we hope City win it just so Liverpool doesn't.
Yeah, literally. I think about 80% of my timeline wanted Liverpool to lose and wanted City to win. United fans, it's crazy to say that they want their next door neighbours to win the title over us.
The boys in the chat are saying Newcastle Sunderland, which is massive, but obviously they're in different leagues now. Leeds,
you don't really get to
Leeds United back in the day, Leeds versus
that was
United.
West Ham Millwall,
Norwich versus Fulham,
Birmingham Aston Villa, big
Wolves and West Brom.
Yeah, there's some tasty ones, but then just go a bit north of the border for the worst one, Rangers Celtic. That's a derby.
Oh yeah, that's I
want to say that's the biggest. If Old Firm, I think Old Firm's the biggest.
Yeah, if we're talking probably.
Yeah, if you're going
that one, they're actually trying to hurt each other.
Oh yeah,
Madrid.
Yeah,
Madrid. You know what? It does get watered down because they just play each other a lot in different comps, especially
and you don't get to see all of them as much as you used to because they're all in different leagues now. Sunderland and Newcastle, you won't really get to see. Are Sunderland in championship still?
Don't know. I think they're in
Nah,
League
they're
One.
way
I
down.
thought, I thought they got relegated twice.
I think they're down in League One, maybe.
Yeah, League One, I think.
They win League One, or
bad.
when they in the promotion playoff for League One?
I'm not too sure.
They just got promoted. They say so. What? They're in championship. The championship. There you go.
Yeah, they won the promotion trophy.
I
But
tell you,
yeah,
back
I've got
in the 90s, the Italian derbies used to be spicy.
yeah.
The Milan derby, they share a home stadium. How fucked is that?
What are you laughing about?
Don't forget the huge one of Toiler versus Katamani.
Oh Jesus!
Going down
Huge. Besiktas versus Galatasaray. Oh yeah.
Some say that matchup is.
Can't say I've ever watched those two teams play.
Wait, Tyler, aren't you guys 1-1 now? Didn't he beat you in champs?
Yeah,
did,
Toiler's
yeah.
coming for
Well,
revenge.
are we getting a pay-per-view soon?
Yeah, surely.
main event.
On KO.
Yes, I copped a lot from his chat when he beat me, so not that me.
Oh, I bet you did.
But he beat me in foot champs, I beat him for money, so
I transgress back to the thing where I think Liverpool United is probably the biggest derby in English football.
In the Premier League, like you can probably make a case like around the world for different derbies, but I think in the Prem,
yep.
It's the two teams with the most titles in the history of the English First Division fighting out for each other.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Last one. Is Liverpool's title-winning season better than any of United's previous seasons? Like going back to when
there's so many of them. They can't all be perfect.
Even better than when they won the treble.
Not better than that, but
that was the question.
Oh, I never really watched United back then.
That was a special year.
It's hard, like,
I know nothing about both clubs, so
the points total, like what did Liverpool got? Like, was it 97 or 100? Oh, they came second when they got 97 points or something, which is crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like
was their Premier League winning year better
than any of United's like winning seasons ever? Like, would you put Liverpool's season above all of United's ones?
What else did they win that season? Like, that's a genuine question. I'm just.
You're taking the piss. You got one here taking the piss.
We just won the Prem, and then I think we won the Champions League the following or the year before.
year before, I think.
Yeah, year before.
Given how hard it obviously was for them to go from potentially winning 4 trophies to end up down at 2, I think that you can say that looking at the treble year, I mean, obviously it just shows how hard it is to win all those trophies. And last year they were 1 game off winning, or 2 games off winning 4 trophies, and they ended up with 2.
Yeah, I want to say Liverpool is better, but winning the treble is like pretty ridiculous. It's hard to.
Different eras, though. Different eras.
I know. There's so many like variables. Like the competition probably harder today than it used to, but it was like completely different game.
It's like when people go Jordan or LeBron. It's LeBron because Jordan was playing against fucking farmers.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
well, LeBron's playing against literal just athletes.
Every sport's like naturally just gonna get harder and harder the longer it goes because people are gonna start realizing what they need to do.
Yeah.
Just like it comes in with all, so you got sports medicine, training techniques, facilities, all that stuff is gradually getting better and better and better over the years. So that obviously adds to performance. So
Yeah, definitely.
across the board, like, look at the result. It's going to get harder and harder as well. Look at last night, for example. You would expect Chelsea to walk over a team like Leeds. Sorry for the example, Tyler, but they played really well.
Good example.
Then
That's a really good example.
yeah, but look at all the teams in the Premier League right now. Look at Newcastle and City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every team
crazy.
is slowly catching up.
Newcastle were
the-
going at them. They weren't like just sitting there and waiting for their chance to attack. They were literally like taking the game to them.
Yeah. So undoubtedly the competition is harder, but to do that, to win 3 competitions in like 3 top tier competitions, not the Carabao Cup or whatever where people play their kids.
Yeah.
You know, the FA Cup, Champions League final. Hey, we played the Champions League final without Roy Keane and Paul Scholes as well, and still won.
Yeah, Blazeman just said that. That's crazy. The two, arguably the 2 best midfielders ever in the Prem.
Yeah, Keane got us to we beat Juventus in Turin to get to the final, and Keane got booked in the games to miss the final. So did Scholes, but they did their job, and then
Yeah, I would probably give it to the United treble. Just
All I would potentially say about the sports science stuff is that whilst it is, it makes it potentially harder, it could have made it easier back in the day for them to bring players back. Like you say that players missed games for whatever reason, or let's say that like someone gets injured 20 years ago, their time to recovery is, 50% longer than what it is today. So you can't get your best players back as fast, but maybe they're playing more games thick and fast. Pre-seasons are longer. So, I mean, there's so many different arguments.
Yeah. But I think the fact winning a Champions League, Prem and FA Cup in the same season, I would edge it to United.
Yeah, that was a crazy few weeks. Beating Tottenham on the last day at Old Trafford, beating Newcastle. The FA Cup was kind of the chill one because we did them pretty easy, or like relatively comfortably. But then the Champions League final, man, I will never forget that. There's only one other Champions League final that I'll never forget. I'm not going to bring it up because I don't want to look like I'm having a dig at Tyler again.
It's because I'm sitting here in silence, right? You're trying to bring me into the conversation.
But yeah, that's all the statements I have related to that. We can preview tomorrow morning's game with some predictions, and I know Joe Gomez.
I want this combined 11.
Do we have the lineups?
Do we want to do a combined 11?
Is it a combined 11 or is it a Liverpool team with a couple of United players?
Yeah, I think at this stage it's pretty much just a Liverpool team.
I didn't know if there was going to be any bias from the United boys, but it doesn't seem like there is. So we move.
I mean,
I was going to do like an all-time one, but then it'd be all United players.
Like, hopefully some of the United players eventually live up to their potential, but right now, I mean, it's hard to argue against the current Liverpool squad. I mean, 2 draws or not, they're going to come good.
Well, yeah, like the effort.
Yeah, but it's going to cost us though. These 2 draws are going to cost us.
Yeah,
they're just going to cost us.
You can see that the effort's there for Liverpool. There's just that finishing touch. Like Trent was putting the ball on a platter for Salah and Nunes last week, and we just couldn't score. And then Nunes decided to do a Zidane impression and headbutt old mate.
Yeah, but no better way of starting the season than getting a win against United at Old Trafford, right?
There's no fair. We played better when we were down to 10 men than we did at the start of the game.
It'll be interesting to see how many of the fans walk out. There's plans for.
So what would happen if they completely boycotted the game tomorrow, like fans-wise, and had like protests?
They could just play in an empty stadium. The problem is
And Bruno would probably
Bruno
play
score a
for
hat-trick.
Bruno hat trick. Put your bets on now.
If
And
it's an
then
empty stadium,
so
I'm
United
loading
fans
up
will
on
stop coming
Bruno.
to games so that Bruno can play well.
yeah, the only real issue that I can see happening is there's always going to be a small contingent of dickheads within a supporter base. And if they choose to kick off, like look what happened last year. Remember with the Super League? United fans, it just coincidentally happened to be the Liverpool home game. They're on the pitch at Old Trafford. Like if that happens again and the match gets called off, then we'll 100% get dock points.
I'll tell you what, though. Just quietly, I don't think anything's going to happen until they start losing badly. If they start losing 4-0 in the first half again, like they did last year, who knows what will happen? Like, who knows?
That's where I'm like kind of worried because like if they don't put in some sort of effort this week and say it's like 3-0 or something again, there's going to be so many players on the chopping block. Not that they already are.
Yeah, Jacko's question for the Liverpool boys: who starts up top tonight?
Surely it's Bobby.
I thought it was gonna be Bobby.
Because Jota's still injured till like the end of the month.
I think Klopp also likes Bobby for that experience head as well. In such a big game.
I don't know who else. And then I think the midfield will probably be Hendo, Fabinho, and Elliot. Elliot played really well last week. I think he deserves to get the minutes this season.
What about, is Thiago injured?
Yeah, I think he's out for at least another week or two.
Fair enough.
And then I heard rumours that Gomez is going to start, which I'm a big fan of. Gomez and Van Dijk at the back.
Well, I want a clean sheet. That's all I want. Let's get us a clean sheet. That way I can get Trent points. Give me some
rumors I've heard.
Alexander Arnold points on
Is
fantasy.
Maguire and Fernandez getting dropped? Has anyone else heard that, or like, do you think they're going to end up playing?
I heard from you that Maguire was going to get dropped.
At the moment, those two frauds seem to be undroppable. Like
no matter what they do, right? No matter what mistakes they make.
Crazy. And then they came out that they don't want to get rid of Maguire as well.
I mean, I sent you back a gift today, which basically sums up my thoughts on that.
Who's United's backup keeper nowadays?
Tom Hayden.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yikes. I'm just wondering, what if De Gea has another one of those games, you know?
So you sub him off at halftime.
I actually said to Charles at the start of the season that personally for me, like, you know, I actually would have liked to have seen De Gea leave and them get some money for him right now. I think for him it's a good move. I think for United it's a good move because he's going to be worth something now. He's going to, you know, give to like a top elite team that's pushing for something, you know, a really good shot stopping keeper. I even think that like PSG could have been a really good stop for him if they didn't have Donnarumma. And then you bring in Henderson, who I actually think is probably...
He's a good keeper, yeah.
I think he's probably better in the current day than De Gea in the sense, especially in the sense of what a Premier League keeper is expected to be. They're not just a good shot stopper, they're good with their feet these days. Like you look at the top two teams, Edison and Allison, that's what... like,
they're an outfielder with gloves now.
Say the same for Mendy.
Him and De Gea are the same with their feet.
But Mendy is like De Gea in the sense where he's a stopgap, and you can see that. And this is the problem: is that they're trying to play this progressive style of football, and they pass the ball back to him, and he tries to be like Edison or Allison, and you know he gets it wrong, and that's what happens. In that you cost you a goal, and I reckon that if that didn't happen, Chelsea would have won that game. I'm just saying it right now, but they're on the back foot. I personally think
I think the pressure was too much for us, but obviously if that doesn't happen, there's no momentum shift. So
You don't want to give a
Never know.
goal up against any team away from home.
Not something as stupid as that either.
Yeah. But
You
there
gotta,
wasn't
if
really
you give up
like
a goal, it's going to be something they work for.
Yeah.
yeah.
But you
Well,
know,
no, it's
Leeds are an emotional team, right? You get them going like that.
Yeah, they
They're
just need
hard
they
to beat.
need like one invitation and then they'll be all over you for the whole game.
Well, they're coming up
Absolutely.
against the Leeds too that are not just leads in themselves, but they're leads with their tails up. Like, say what you want, but like Rodrigo's now got 4 goals in 3 games. Like,
Yeah,
he's
Yeah.
a leading scorer in the Prem. So even if that only lasts for another game, he's on form right now, and you're coming up against that. So
Yeah. New manager, a couple of new signings. Those American boys look class.
it's
Yeah,
like even when
that
Ole Gunnar
Aronson guy
Solskjaer
looks
was running hot,
unbelievable.
and he was at the wheel,
and
right?
Tyler Adams were.
Yeah.
were
Mate,
Literally.
Tyler Adams
boss.
was pressing in like the 85th minute. Like, how do you have that energy?
That's what I was saying. Like, I could only watch the 55th minute before my internet dropped out, which I'm not complaining about. But just watching them, their press was so like crazy, and I'm not surprised Mendy fucked up there. Like, obviously he could clear the ball there, but for them to do that throughout the whole game is quite concerning.
Yeah, they look like they had good intensity like right from the start of the game.
But then
Yeah.
again, it's a question of can they keep that up for the whole season, or are they going to
Yeah,
get
exactly.
injuries trying to play that way? Like what happened in the second season with them, and
Well, they're already like overachieving of what people thought they would do before
well,
the
that's
season
it.
started.
They said that Rodrigo had 6 goals last year, so I mean he's already got 4 in 3 games. So he could
Well, I don't
just
think he was even meant to be like one of their starters because Bamford was back, but then Bamford got injured and he was just taking advantage of it.
He was wearing the armband
He'll be-
as well.
Yeah, it's crazy how things can change so quickly.
And I think I picked him up in waivers, didn't I?
How is everybody doing in fantasy this week? I think
Good question. Let's have a look. Let's
I
have a squiz, shall we?
Fantasy
think,
checkup that I'm not involved in too. Let's go.
while you're doing that, Bladesman has come in with a past and present Liverpool United lineup with Van der Sar in goal, Trent at right back, Rio and Virgil van Dijk and Irwin at left back.
Good shout.
Ronaldo, Keane, Gerrard, Salah, Rooney, Suarez. I like, but I don't know where he's playing Ronaldo in that lineup.
No skulls.
Yeah, I know. Skulls gets hated because he's not like a fancy, easy on the eye player when he like was their most important player, I reckon, in that team
Yeah.
back in the day. I feel like he gets a lot of hate. Paul Toes.
Jesus,
Yeah.
Dolphins got 63 points.
Just in the
63? I think I'm
conversation.
on like 20 or something.
yeah, because he's got Odegaard and St. Max who both had really
Broke Boy's got 64. I thought I was doing well with 33, but Doggies has got 45. Fuck.
I'm doing terribly, but I think I'm still gonna beat Kinos. Because he has
got-
like so many.
Well, you're beating
players on
me,
next-
so I'm the fat 0.
Wow, Odegaard on 16 points. Alright, should we end with some predictions for the game tomorrow morning? Who would like to start?
I would. 3-1 us. I think.
3-1.
I don't think we're keeping a clean sheet.
Kyler?
I'm gonna say 2-1 Liverpool.
The United boys, what are we saying? Do you have faith in your team?
Look, anything less than 4 or 5, I'd consider a win.
I'm actually concerned about this. I think I'm with Tyler, like 2-1. I think it's going to be a very difficult game, especially in the first like 45 minutes.
If Maguire plays, I think 3-1. If he doesn't, yeah, 2-1 sounds.
my prediction is heavily dependent on who plays. So I think
Yeah. Like,
if Maguire and Fernandez play, and they play with a similar team that's played in the first 2 weeks, my prediction's that Liverpool win 4-0. If Maguire doesn't play and Varane comes in and Bruno goes out and they bring in a few other people and maybe Casemiro plays, and I'm actually going to say that United get up for this game and Ronaldo gets up for it and they win 2-1.
Bold.
Do we
Casemiro definitely not playing tomorrow. I know that much.
Is he even been announced by the club?
He has, but he's
Yeah,
still.
announced
He
it
hasn't.
with, like, a deal
he
in
hasn't-
principle.
Yeah, he hasn't been through his medical or anything, so he definitely
Okay.
won't play tomorrow.
So I'll say if Fernandes and Maguire don't start, my prediction's that they win 2-1. If they do start, I predict they lose 4-0.
Do you think there's going to be a fan protest of any nature tomorrow?
Yeah, I think some people will go into the ground and then leave.
Especially as when they see like the lineups come out, I reckon there'll be a bit of. It'll be a bit dependent on who they see on the team sheet.
Yeah, I just hope that there's been enough talk that hopefully, whether or not there is a protest, just hopefully it doesn't go badly.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing I need.
They're already dealing with enough as a club. They don't need like more issues other than like fixing the morale in the squad. And I don't think the fans doing that's going to help them at all.
No, definitely not.
I'll be keen for it though. If there was a protest, I'm keen for it. I love any United protests. It's always good fun.
They just said United will set up for a 0-0.
There's no
Yeah,
chance
of course they'll
that
set up for a 0-0, but will they not concede?
There's no
I don't-
chance that game ends 0-0. I just don't
Oh,
see it.
like-
The way that Ten Hag tries to play, the way that
Yeah.
Liverpool plays.
Maybe if it was like in the Mourinho era or
Yeah, or even Ollie, the way
yeah,
that he
Ollie-
sat back.
Ollie played pretty defensively as well. I think Ten Hag tries to go at teams, which has got him kind of unstuck.
Is it at Old Trafford?
Yeah.
And there's no way they're going to sit back with Ten Hag. I just don't see that happening.
But yeah, that'll be interesting tomorrow at 5 a.m.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
I
I've
won't
got
be
work
waking
at
up, but I'll be
1
waking
p.m.
up to see it.
I actually predict Harry Maguire to score if he starts, but in his own goal.
Oh god. But yeah, that will do it for that. And so next week we'll be back regular schedule Friday night. Or
Not
this
Friday
week?
night for me. I've got a party.
I can't do
I-
Thursday or Wednesday.
We
Actually, let me see what my schedule is.
we can do it Sunday again, or like Sunday, or
I probably can't even do next week, so I might. have to miss
Yikes!
out.
Where are you going? Go to Melbourne.
No, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all nights. I could do Saturday night. Actually, no, I can't. Yeah, I can't do anything.
We just
That's all
discussed
right,
this off stream.
yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, we will have a podcast at some point.
I'll be watching. I'll be watching West Footscray on Sunday afternoon. Let's go, JD. Bok bok. Let's go. Let's go, girls. Yeah, no,
maybe try and get somebody new. I wouldn't even mind getting someone that like they don't even have to follow like football and just like ask them questions about
Live.
whatever.
Yeah, let's fucking chiz in. I've been telling you
Yeah.
for ages.
Yeah, even if we don't talk about AFL with Chiz, if it's
All right, hold that.
against
Hold that,
his-
chiz. Hold that, chiz.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if he's allowed to.
I don't know if Joe's still here. Joe Mundy, if he's still in here, he is actually a wrestler in Adelaide.
Oh,
I think that'd be a really good, interesting topic.
Yeah, I can moving forward just get whoever wants to come on, regardless.
I don't know
of
if
what
Joe's still
sports
in
they're
here,
playing.
but hopefully he is. But yeah, Joe's a wrestler for ACW in Adelaide. So,
Ooh, that would
Jackos,
be
if you want to talk about
interesting.
Willies, I'm down. Okay.
All right,
Interesting.
JD's in.
JD's in. Hey Joe, if you ever want to come on and talk about wrestling, I'm sure we would love to talk to you about it because that's
That would
I don't know if you boys are really-
interesting.
About wrestling,
that'd be really
but
interesting.
Super
Yeah, yeah.
interesting.
If you want to hold willies, then I am here. Okay, everyone wants to hold willies. Cool. Cool. All right. Cool.
But yeah, that will end it for this week. I appreciate you all coming on, Simon, Stu, and the usual Toiler and Verniqua. Yep.
Oh no, who's left? Oh,
Simon!
Simon! Look
Wait,
at
I'll add
it's
him
all
back
fucking,
in.
it's all over the place.
We're back, we're back.
Hey, we're back.
Why
he's
did
got a
you
plane.
leave, you
Oh.
cockhead?
Fuck
But
it
yeah,
up,
we'll be
fucked it up.
back. Just hello. Just,
Hello, I'm muting him for now.
Good idea. But yeah, just follow the Twitter. We'll let you know when we're gonna be. Oh my god, Bernie's
Bye,
done it. You fucking idiot.
Sorry,
You've just ruined everything.
sorry. I
Oh.
on the on something. My
What a
B,
what a shambles.
my B, boys, my B.
But yeah, we'll be
Wow,
back again.
we're so
over-
scuff. Oh,
we'll be
God.
back again over the weekend, and we'll probably do like AFL finals predictions.
Yes.
And then I'm sure there'll be some more transfer news and stuff to talk about.